It says that this water might be impassable during high rain, and I think it might be, but there's a detour.
I can pass that.
I don't think I can.
You can.
I don't know. Oh my God, I totally should have had.
Bro.
Where are you? Wave your arms. I can't see you. I can't see. I don't know if he's on the screen, guys. I don't have my glasses on, but he just fell in. Where is he? Largo, no! Come back, please! All right, there he is. He just fell in. He's mad. He really fell in. Both of his feet are wet. It's going to be a lovely day. And he goes, you can do it, Mom. Largo, just come back. We're going to go the other way.
I can't hear you.
Come back.
I can't hear
Largo,
you.
I'm not kidding.
I can't hear you.
All right, we've looked up and down, and there's just not a passable way. And so we got to go around. I think probably a couple days ago before all the rains, it would have been fine, but it's not. So looks like we're going to go about probably a half a mile out of our way. Maybe half a mile. All right, here we go.
Welcome to day 126. I'm Captain.
And I'm Sunshine.
And we're still walking.
And we're still talking. We're going from Route 4 to Undermountain Road, which is 23 miles. Now, yesterday I missed 11 miles, which I'm going to go make up on Saturday morning when he's doing his Dungeons and Dragons. Today, I'm not sure if I can go 23. I'm just still not feeling 100%. Plus, we got a late start. It's 9 o'clock. Oh, hold on. A branch is grabbing your ankle there. But Captain is going to go the 23 most likely. And I'm going to do the 15. And I'm going to make up those 8 miles tomorrow when he's doing his other Dungeons and Dragons Club, which is Friday. So all miles will be made up. It's supposed to be a nice day today. A little bit of thunderstorms. Hopefully they don't get us. It's pretty intense terrain up and down. And although I can typically do over 20, because I'm just still not feeling 100%, I don't want to take a day off, but I'm not going to kill myself with miles as well. And those 15 miles will probably take me, my foot's caught. Oh my God. My foot got caught on a rock. That's crazy. It will probably take me until like 7 o'clock tonight. So just keeping you guys updated on everything that's going on. Captain feels great. Most of his clothing dried through the night, so you're okay, right? Yep. Just a little stinky, but otherwise good. And yeah, today we're still in Connecticut, right? Yeah.
We are
still in Connecticut, but not far from Mass. We slept in Mass last night.
Exactly.
I also forgot to mention we're slack packing probably for the next 2 days, possibly 3, just because I'm not feeling well. Basically, that's the main reason. The pack's a little bit lighter. My feet hopefully will take less beating. And I got no shoes, which I'll introduce you guys to tomorrow. So here we go. So this is a bummer because what was 0.1 or 0.2 of a mile is now turning into 1.0. So a 1/10 of a mile turns into a mile and a road walk. We were just talking about if we had our zero shoes, which we left with Will, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, but we were never using them, that we could have put those on and then crossed. It's still risky, right? Because there's slippery rocks underneath, but we wouldn't have had wet feet. And my thing is that I don't want to risk having wet feet today. I mean, it may still rain and that happens, but because I'm still healing some blisters. So I think next time we see Will, or we might have him ship our zeros, because it seems like we're getting into some water situations. And I know there's a lot in Maine, so we got to be prepared for that. Water crossings, because there's not always a detour. So Captain and I have separated for the day. We had a feeling, we planned on doing this, just not at the beginning of the hike. It's so early, it's like 9:30 in the morning. But he's going for 23 miles, so that when he's doing his Dungeons and Dragons club, I will make up the 11 from the other day and then the 5 from today. And having him wait with me is kind of pointless because then he'll get in even later tonight. So, oh God, I'm really congested today. Sorry, guys. My allergies. I don't like hiking without him, but I've got a good audiobook. I'll listen to the sounds of nature. It makes sense just because I'm not feeling so great. Now, part of it was my feet. And, you know, if you have a lot of pain, it can impact everything. The new shoes, which I'm going to share eventually today at some point, are doing well so far. I'm only like 2 miles in, but they feel so much better than the other ones. I have not stepped on a scale, but I can tell I've lost a considerable amount of weight in the last 2 weeks. If I had to guess, I'd say, I'm really bad about this stuff because I never get on a scale, but I would say about 8 pounds, maybe more, which is quite a bit. And I'm feeling a bit weak. I'm getting enough protein, enough calories, but I'm upping it. It's really difficult for me to eat more because I'm just not hungry for more. Like, I'm not a 16-year-old boy, you know, trying to eat all this food because I'm hungry. I'm not that hungry. I'm average hungry, maybe a little hiker hungry. So this morning I've already had 2 eggs, 2 yogurts, a toast, a link of sausage, 6 little mini donuts, 2 glasses of juice, a liter of water, and I just had to force down the donuts. I mean, they're not exactly full of protein, but they are yummy. So hopefully this will make me feel stronger in conjunction with what's going on with my feet. And it could just very well be I'm dragging something. Who knows? I mean, I just don't know. So I'll keep you guys posted. I need another hand, guys, but I don't have one because Captain's not here. You're coming down the trail and you can kind of see where the trail's going. It's pretty obvious and there's a blaze. If there's another trail offshooting it like this might have been like the old AT and they rerouted it. People often put branches across it like this. So you're not actually, like you're in your zone and you just keep going the way the trail's going and then you end off on some other trail. So, and that has happened to me once or twice. Luckily, I haven't gotten far off trail. Just met White Cap. He thru-hiked the AT with his 2 daughters. I think he said 3 years ago. He was out repairing a bridge and he had a bag of snacks, Oreos. He said Captain came by, chatted for a second, grabbed his Oreos and took off. Not because he's rude, everyone, but because he's trying to make 23 miles and he wants to do it before it's dark. It was also supposed to rain, so I don't think he wants to get caught in the rain again. Had a really nice conversation with him. It was fun. Grateful to have the Trail Magic, the Oreos. We talked about how he was not feeling great and it was because he wasn't getting enough calories. And so, and he would have to force himself to eat every hour. And I'm wondering if that's my MO, so we're trying it out today. Wow. This looks intense. Oh, I think I'm supposed to squeeze between those rocks over there. I heard it's a tight squeeze, but since I don't have my full pack on today, hopefully I'll be okay. I also don't have Captain here to help me. And this feels like a snake zone. Oh my gosh. I can fit through there, especially if I think I've lost weight. I can do this. All right. I'm going to try and hold the camera and do this with you guys. Don't worry, it's not so straight up that I can fall back. However, oh God, there's probably snakes in here. Oh. Okay. Talk about live action, guys. You can hear all the moaning and groaning here. All right, I survived. All right. Woo. It is, it's not that hot today. I mean, I'm sweating, but 77 degrees. Not too bad. It's supposed to be a low of 58. I think that was probably in the middle of the night or maybe coming tonight. So I did pack out my sun guard and my puffy coat.
Would you look at that? There was a very big family of, one still there, of turkey. That's very adorable. There are a couple over there too, if you can see them through the brush. This is absolutely beautiful. Oh wow, look. One of them's coming back too. Stay away. Make sure not to be here in October. We did it. 1,500 miles. And now 700 left? Yeah. Still very daunting, but 1,500 miles. Well, 1,500 miles. Yay!
Can I tell you guys, is my mic on? Yeah. I want to tell you guys what one of the hardest things about this trail is for me. Obviously, I've struggled with quite a bit, particularly my feet. And just when I think I solved it, something else comes up. And so I feel like I live on this trail in this kind of constant state of panic that at any moment it's done for me. And so when the Hoka Kahas mid-height worked for me, it felt, I can't even explain how it felt. It felt so good because I thought, okay, I've solved this problem. I'm going to be okay. I'm going to stay on this trail. So after going through the rocks of Pennsylvania, which I had so much fun on, I didn't even think were that hard, and then hiking in the rain, and I got the blisters, and I think during that period, I didn't know it, but my feet were either growing or swelling or something. Those boots worked great. And then it was time for a new pair. They were totally blown out at that point after all that treacherous terrain. And I got the new pair. And when I first put them on, I thought, this doesn't feel right. Check the size, check the style, everything. It was exactly the same. But at the time, I didn't realize that my feet had grown, swelled, whatever you want to call it. I knew it happened, and they had already grown some. They had already grown a half a size. So I didn't think they would do more. And so I hiked in those shoes for, let's see, I think 4 days. And Will kept saying, let me just send the new pair to you on the trail. But I was being stubborn. I didn't want to get off trail and go hunt them down. I've heard horror stories about people trying to find packages. And I just wanted to hit our miles every day. And so I said no. My feet deteriorated. And then I started to feel just low energy. I could barely get like a 45-minute mile, which Captain and I are usually under 30-minute miles. Unless the terrain's really, really tough or a lot of ups. And I think that was the first time on the trail when I was having trouble hiking. And it was my feet, yes, but also my body was just dead, depleted, that I thought, again, oh my gosh, am I not going to be able to complete this? Because we're kind of on borrowed time now. Katahdin closes on a certain date. Captain has a surgery on a certain date. And so we have a deadline that we need to finish by. He's going back to school. So I don't have all this flexibility. And today is my first day in the new shoes. And my feet feel so much better. And I'm gonna hit like 15.2 miles. And I could go further, but there's no exit point and I wouldn't finish 23 by the time it got dark. And I don't wanna overdo it. And I've been eating every hour to just, I don't know if the pain in my feet caused me to just hike slower and I was winded is what I was. I was winded and had to keep stopping, taking breaks. But we know pain, can cause other problems, mental and physical. And so I really feel great today. I'm so happy. kind of tired of being on this roller coaster. Like, am I gonna be able to do it? Am I gonna be able to make it? What's next? What's gonna happen next to my body? And you know, I said before, I mean, they're gonna have to carry me off the trail before I stop because I really want this. And I want it with him. And today feels like I got a really good night's sleep last night. I know enough when to get myself off trail, and I got myself off trail early yesterday. And I got into a hotel, and I organized our stuff. Well, he did more miles, and I tried on the new shoes that were there, and I just like put all these positive vibes out into the world, the universe, and just said, please let me finish. Please let it just be feet. So I'm so happy. You know that saying, didn't come this far to only come this far. It's like the mantra of our life. And I wouldn't want to stop now. Like, I'm just so happy. These are tears of joy. You guys want to see the new gals down here? All right, sorry, I'm all sniffly now. They are mid. They are Hoka. What are they, Hoka Anaconda? No, what are they, Hoka? Let's see, Will sent me a text what they are. I never know what my gear is. Hoka Anacapa 2, mid, wide. So this is the difference, guys. I went with pretty much the same thing. These are not waterproof. I don't like waterproof, so I'm happy about that. They don't have a rock plate in them or anything like that. They're the wide version, so the length was fine on the other ones. It was just the width, and it was really causing a lot of pain in the pad of my foot and in like the bunion area. I don't know what that part of the foot's called, but, and I feel great. Here's what I don't like. Of all the shoes I've had, my two favorite colors were the Hoka Kaha. They were a turquoise and a purple. And so I've got these. Will picked them out. He said the other one is even uglier than this. So I want a hot pink. Someone work at Hoka and get me a hot pink pair of these. I would love that. So anyway, that's a long-winded story, but the reality of it is I'm keeping it real, guys, and this is the reality for me out here. That's cool. I haven't seen anything like that on the trail. I haven't noticed yet. Where it's wheelchair accessible. I love that. Can you imagine if there was a day that the whole trail became wheelchair accessible and someone actually wheeled their whole way? That would be so cool. I would love that. 1,500 miles, baby! Oh my God. Ah! We've hiked 1,500 miles. I can't believe it. So Captain is ahead of me. He's gonna make his goal of 23 miles today. So we're not together for this one. So I don't feel right dancing without him, but how about I skip without him? I don't even know if we can do that anymore. I'm skipping, guys. It's hard to tell, but oh my gosh. This is crazy. This is crazy. Less than 700 miles. Less than 700 miles. I know it sounds like, whoa, you're watching this going, less than 700. That's a lot of miles still. But we've come 1,500. That's the point. I just realized something. I need to recant that. I've actually only gone 1,489 miles because I have 11 that I missed yesterday. So I'm gonna go do those Saturday morning. So we can just pretend that I've already done them, and then you'll see them on a vlog in 2 days. Because I'm still celebrating, damn it. All right, guys, so Captain and I split up today, as you know, and he had to wait. It's 10:15, and he's just gonna be back shortly. He had to wait 2 hours to get an Uber or a taxi back to the hotel. There were just none. It's not ideal. He's going to be really tired tomorrow. This is one of the reasons we don't like to split up, but it's the circumstances that we had and the cards were dealt, and here we are, unfortunately. But I thought I would share that with you guys to just let you know that, it's the reality. And so I'm actually here in a towel and my puffy jacket because his clothing is absolutely disgusting and it needs to be washed. So I'm actually going to go to the 24-hour laundry tonight. And he said he'd wear it again dirty, but I just feel like I'm not going to make him do that again. And so I'm not going to wear my towel to the laundry, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep my puffy jacket on. And then I'm going to put my raincoat like as a rain skirt around me so that I can wash all of my clothing too. Oh, yeah, crazy. All right, so I'm trying out something new. I have Carnation Instant Breakfast in this Gatorade bottle with dry milk. And our friends that came to stay with us in Damascus recommended this. There's, well, let's see, I think I threw the container away, but let's see how much it has. Here it is, guys. It has 18 grams of protein, and I put 2 of them in there. 21 minerals and vitamins, 3 times vitamin D, 3 times calcium. 3 times the calcium versus Greek yogurt. High protein. All right, so I'm going to try this out for the morning to see if I like it. Always kind of reinventing the wheel and trying different things. I already took a little sip of it and it tastes like yummy chocolate milk. So I have a chocolate one and I think a vanilla one mixed in there together. So I will let you know how it goes in the morning. We might be a little cranky tomorrow. I don't even know if we'll close this video out tonight because it might be midnight. But welcome to the end of day 127. It's really the morning of 128. We slept like 4 hours last night, so we're so tired. But we're running on Duncan. And we're a bit loopy. I'm definitely loopy today. How many miles did you go yesterday?
23.
And I went 15.2. Best part of my day was that I went 15.2 miles and I feel so much better. So I'm getting there. I'm still a little tired, and especially after 4 hours of sleep, but I'm feeling better. How about you? Best part of your day?
My best part of my day was the fact that I couldn't get Ubers for 6 hours.
Was that the worst or the best?
My worst part of my day was that I couldn't get Ubers for 6 hours.
And you stood outside for like 2 hours, right?
3.
In the dark. Yesterday was not a pretty day, guys.
That's
I'm
about
talking
it.
with a mouthful. Okay. I think that's it. Because today, wait until we start today, is even worse. You guys live the dash. Good night. I'm like Santa Claus walking down the street at midnight with my bag of laundry. So Captain got home. He took a shower. He gave me his dirty clothes. I hightailed it over to the laundromat. Luckily, it's open 24 hours a day here, and where I'm at Great Barrington. I am beat, guys. I'm back on the trail tomorrow at 5 a.m. We have a friend who's coming to do trail magic tomorrow with her mobile donut company, which is so cool. So we have to hike about 12 miles before we meet her at 1 to kind of keep on our miles. So tomorrow we might be a little bit tired. I'm walking. Oh, I've got lettuce caught in my teeth. I'm walking back to the hotel and I should probably close it out. But I think I'll wait until morning for Captain. It's been an interesting day for both of us, so I'd like to do that together.